Hello, my name is Javier, and I'm going to present the work Effect of the gas price surges on user activity in the DAOs of the Ethereum blockchain. First, what is a DAO? DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization, and in short, a DAO is a software deployed in the blockchain that makes possible for people to coordinate and self-govern themselves. DAOs are booming due to platforms that make possible to easily create them and use them. And these platforms are Aragon, DAOstack, and DAOhaus. In real life, DAOs are mostly used for investing or also to organize the development of a project, typically software projects, but also to govern, for example, physical places or organizations. DAOs typically hold cryptocurrencies or other crypto assets and decide where to allocate them through some kind of voting mechanism. DAOs interactions are usually recorded in the blockchain, and it means a cost. So in Ethereum, the operation cost is known as gas and is a way to compensate the network nodes for computation. The thing is that the cost of gas dramatically increased in 2020, mostly due to the boom of decentralized finance applications. Our question is how this increase affect the activity in the DAOs. We use quantitative data and econometric tools to try to determine. Regarding the data, we use time series from May to December 2020, and the time series that we used were daily returns of the gas prices and the daily DAO activity rate of DAOstack and DAOhaus. So we had two cases, one for each platform. Regarding the methods, we used vector autoregressive models to represent the dependence between the gas price and the DAO activity. Using these bar models in combination with three tools that make possible to determine the causality, namely Granger causality test, impulse response function, and the decomposition of the forecast error variance. So our results show that according to the Granger causality, we only found statistical evidence for the case of that DAOhaus and only significant at 10%. Regarding the decomposition of the variance of the forecast error in the activity rate, we saw that most of that variance is due to shocks on the activity rate, and only the 3.5% is due to shocks on price returns. Regarding the impulse response function of gas on activity, we can see that a shock on gas causes a significant decrease from 2 days after the shock and up to 2 weeks after. We also can see a permanent decrease in the activity rate, okay, but apparently is not significant. Well, these results were unexpected for us. We expected a great influence of the gas price on the DAO activity, but we found a minor one. This is probably due to the fact that most DAO users need to cope with the increases and absorb the cost individually. This kind of behavior is not what we can expect of a self-regulated market, and it typically calls for intervention or regulation to benefit consumers. Thank you very much.